Welcome, Aries, to your reading for the month of April of 2021. This is going to be a general reading, so keep that in mind. And the messages may or may not apply to you. All right? It will be general in the sense that it's going to cover all aspects of life, love, money, career, spirituality, whatever decides to come through. This is going to be for your sun, moon, and your rising sign, Aries. For the month of April of 2021, we're going to ask the universe and spirit what insight we can gain into your life for the month of April. All right. Overall energy for you, Aries, we have Epiphany. Let's see what we got over here as well. Denial and epiphany. Epiphany says, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. Denial, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I think you're dealing with something here, Aries. Something that you've known all along. Something subconsciously, intuitively, you've known the entire time. You're having an epiphany, almost like a spiritual awakening. Whereas you wake up to who you truly are and the oneness that is you. There's been some denial for some time. And what I'm getting here is there's been denial about your gifts. There's been denial about your power. There's been denial about how powerful you actually are. Not power in a sense of ego, but power through spirituality, power through the oneness that you are connected to. I'm feeling in the month of March, you've been lonely. There's been a little bit of a lackluster feeling. Moving into April, there's some sort of epiphany that's happening. Some sort of epiphany that brings you out of the denial of the sadness that was March. It's weird because we're coming into your season, Aries. We're coming into the beginning of the spiritual year, the beginning of the true year, right? The spring equinox, when everything starts to grow, when everything starts to blossom. And this is the cycle of you and yourself. And this is the cycle of, this is the perfect time for you to start a new project, to start new relationships, to begin something, to ignite the fire of whatever desire it is that you want to put in place in your life. I definitely feel that you're having an epiphany of some sort, and there's going to be some sort of spiritual growth and spiritual breakthrough happening in the month of April. You've been in denial for some time. It's weird because there's this knowingness that you have, Aries, but I'm feeling this sadness that you were going through, maybe in February, March time. Don't quote me on the timelines too much, but there is this sadness that you are not accustomed to, that you are not often feeling. But there's a breakthrough that's coming after this that is going to be so much more powerful, so much more growth is going to come from this. And it's from you digging deep and finding out how and who you truly are. Who you truly are and how and why certain things affect you. Huge breakthrough coming though. Huge breakthrough coming in the month of April for you, Aries. And moving on, my suggestion would be to start anything that you are intending on growing, nurturing. I do believe that there's going to be this energy of flow and inspiration that starts to flow through you in the month of April, moving on to May, June, July, all the way to the end of the year. And I think this is a huge breakthrough for you. You've been in denial about your potential, your power, your gifts. Let's see what we got here for the tarot. Okay, Aries. So, first of all, we're going to start in the middle. We have the Six of Wands. You are going to receive recognition. You are going to receive appraisal, approval. Sorry, you're going to receive recognition. You're going to receive approval. You're going to receive a lot of glory in the month of April. And I do believe that this feeling is sort of like a phoenix rising from the ashes, and it happens to you every year, Aries, where you go through this dark winter, and as soon as you hit spring, your season, through March, April, May, boom, you get this reignition, and this reignition is the rising of the phoenix, and this is you feeling yourself. This is you feeling and knowing your power, knowing what you can do and what you will do, and if you want to accomplish something, you will. We have the Star card here, and we also have the Two of Wands. So there's some sort of vision that you have for the future. This vision is linked to multiple opportunities with the Seven of Cups over here. I see that you've been contemplating numerous opportunities, numerous avenues, whether it's in regards to relationships, whether it's in regards to business or finance or goals. But there's been numerous avenues that you can and you could take. I definitely see that in the beginning of April, there's this feeling of being taken away. Something's being taken away from you, right? There's been some sort of spiritual power or fire that has been taken away, right? And it's because of your denial. It's because of the denial of the power within you. And I see this spiritual breakthrough coming through, linked to the Epiphany. This is linked to the Seven of Swords right here. Someone's come and take something from you. That's the way it feels, right? But there's definitely a breakthrough, and there's going to be a new beginning in regards to a relationship, a project, or just in regards to your spiritual growth and your intention and your capability to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. We do have here the Nine of Pentacles. This most definitely shows success, abundance, joy, happiness, material wealth, and success linked to whatever it is that your focus is on. So for you, if you are focused on relationships, you most definitely can see marriage happening, possibly linked connections that bring even more happiness and love into your life. If you are looking towards collaborative opportunities in business, this can be linked to a collaborative opportunity, whereas you can see recognition through your peers or your workspace. But there is some sort of collaboration happening, regardless of the situation. So take it as general. Regardless of the situation, there is a collaboration of some sort happening, and it's linked to your dream, your desire, what you want, and what you intend. It's linked to a new start also with the Page of Pentacles here. And this new start has massive opportunity for you to really grow into in the future. So I'm definitely feeling the start of something, right? This is the start of something new This is the start of some sort of awareness of the power within you. This is also the start of physical, tangible things in your life that are going to make a difference in the amount of abundance, awareness, and opportunity you have at your disposal. Let's get a few more cards here. We've got 5 more cards left. So far, this is a beautiful reading, Aries. This is a reading of what I would consider breakthrough. A spiritual breakthrough nonetheless, spiritual link to everything physical, everything linked to anything here on earth is linked to the spiritual. So as above, so below. I see breakthroughs in wherever your focus is shifting. The only thing I would caution is your focus is in a little bit too many directions, which is not a bad thing because you have options. This is showing me you have options. You have multiple decisions, multiple pathways that you can take. I definitely see that whichever pathway you do take, you can most definitely succeed in that pathway. But it's very important for you, and I think you've been doing the time and been in this dark space where you've been really trying to find yourself throughout these months of January, February, and March, where you're going to pick the right opportunity or the right person. And this is going to link to your success in the future. So I think you've already done the work on that, but you might be reconsidering, or you might be really just verifying this opportunity. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. King of Pentacles. So this can be linked to a relationship that is very powerful. A king and a queen. So this can be the start of a very powerful relationship. If this is not a relationship in the sense of a love connection, this is a relationship in the sense of business, prosperity, in some sort of aspect of your life, possibly friendship that leads to some sort of relationship in the future. But there's a connection here. And if it's two people that are already together, they're linked at a high level, and they're linked at a high level where other opportunities are able to flow into their life. They're sitting at a baseline, right? A king and a queen on their same level. If it's a king and a page, or a queen and a page, they're on different levels, or it can represent different opportunities, right? A king and a queen are on the same level. And this is evident of a foundation laid. There's a foundation, and when there's a foundation laid in a relationship, there's the opportunity to grow or to build upon that foundation. You cannot build a house on rigid ground. You cannot build a house on rocky foundation. The foundation needs to be stable. And I think from a perspective of relationships in this reading, the foundation is most definitely going to be stable, whether you're in a relationship currently or whether you're building a relationship. You're going to build a solid foundation. We have the Hangman and we have the Seven of Wands. Very interesting. So this is linked to the Epiphany. This is linked to the Epiphany and the breakthrough that you were having. I definitely think that you were fighting against yourself here. As you can see with the Hangman and the Seven of Wands, you were fighting against yourself, right? Who are these imaginary fictional characters that you're fighting against? When you're standing on the hill, you have the advantage, you have the upper hand, right? When you're on the top of a hill, you can snipe them all out. You have the tactical advantage, but yet you tend to focus on them. They can't get to you. How are they going to get to you? You're up there. So I definitely see there's an epiphany coming through with this Hangman, and You're really shifting your focus into what you want, what you desire. And your focus has been linked to certain things that really cause you pain or cause you misery. And this shift in focus in the beginning of Aries season is so incredibly powerful for you that it's going to absolutely change your life. And I am not kidding. So it's very important that you break through this denial during this epiphany and you continue to work on the breakthrough in the month of April. And the last card is the Wheel of Fortune in the dead center, last card. So this is your opportunity to change your life. This is your opportunity to change the trajectory of your life and where you are headed. Aries, this is a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for tuning into Spirit Avenue. I'll see you guys next time. God bless.